What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast, and we are here. Super Bowl Eve. Super Bowl 59 Eve. Rematch. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes. Who's going to win it all? Who's going to win it big? Make sure you guys get in here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up. Like the video. Let's go. As you guys know, I am a diehard Eagles fan. I am, of course, rooting for the Eagles. I do believe, in my humble opinion, that the Eagles will win Sunday. And there's a few reasons why. Of course, I'm going to get into that and disclose it. Just like I'm going to get in here and disclose why the Kansas City Chiefs could very well beat us. I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, this is the Super Bowl. After all, it is entertainment. So I do expect a lot of, back and forth scoring, a lot of officiating that may lead to a lot of frustration between either one of these loyal fan bases, right? Now, if you look at Patrick Mahomes, what he's able to do, every game he does what he has to do. He adjusts. And I like to say the same thing about Jalen Hurts. I feel like this season Jalen Hurts has taken a lot of flack from myself as well. Obviously, I'm frustrated because I see the tools that we have, and I do feel like they have been underutilized for the most part. But when you have a guy like Saquon Barkley, man, you just got to keep feeding the beast. Patrick Mahomes, I feel like, is going to be on his A game. He's going to be sharper than ever. He's going to be crisp because, one, he's on the brinks of greatness. If he's able to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, this guy is going to be, he's already a first ballot Hall of Fame, all right? But if he's able to three-peat in today's era, I mean, you'll never hear the end of this. I mean, most people are already saying that he's more GOAT than Brady, which is absurd to me. I don't think that no one is greater than Tom Brady. Tom Brady, he just set the standard. I do think, though, if Jalen Hurts is able to stop, if the Philadelphia Eagles are able to stop Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be very hard for the Kansas City Chiefs to muster up this type of run for another dynasty. I do feel like it'll be kind of a drop off. That's just how it always goes with these dynasties. After a while, people catch up to you, other teams get their turn, and you kind of take a back seat. Nonetheless, though, I just don't see the Eagles allowing Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce to dance all over the football field. I believe that the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the underdog again, they don't think that Jalen Hurts can do it when this guy clearly showed everyone in the first Super Bowl that he is a dog, that he can perform under any type of pressure. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles will stop, and not only stop the Kansas City Chiefs, I think that they will win convincingly. I think that Saquon Barkley has channeled the Eagle energy. He's bleeding that green. He's hurtling backwards. He's smacking his helmet. You can see it in his eyes. This is bigger. This is bigger than the Eagles for Saquon Barkley. This is legendary. He won Offensive Player of the Year. The Giants toss him to the curb, and another man's trash is another man's treasure. And that's what I believe we have in Saquon Barkley. Jalen Carter, our defensive line under Vic Fangio, our secondary, Zach Bond. I don't think that they are going to let Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy run rapid all over the field. I think that they have to do a lot of containment, though. They're going to have to contain Patrick Mahomes. They're going to have to rush up the center, rush up the middle, because that's going to fluster Patrick Mahomes, man. You can't let him get outside the pocket and get all creative and shit, get to making all these moves. You have to go in and kick his ass. You have to coach. You have to. You can't give this guy too many times to allow plays to develop. You have to watch the trick plays. He's going to lateral. He's going to do no looks. It's hard to play Patrick Mahomes. We aren't just going against greatness. We're going against generational greatness, okay? Patrick Mahomes is the real deal, man. I mean, never count this guy out. Never count this guy out. I mean, until the clock hits 0-0-0, you're going to be in a 60-minute fight. It is what it is. You're going to be in a 60-minute fight. Now, I don't think that the Eagles can stop Patrick Mahomes per se, but I don't think that the Kansas City defense can stop the Philadelphia Eagles offense. You saw that in Super Bowl 57. Super Bowl 57, Jalen Hurts drops the ball. Okay, fumbles, scoop, score. They came back to bite us. That game, I think we ran 75 plays to Kansas City Chiefs 50-something plays. You can't allow this to happen, guys. 50-something plays versus 75 freaking plays, and the Kansas City Chiefs still won. So I'm never going to doubt what Patrick Mahomes can do. This guy is different. Obviously, him having the IQ of a baseball player, I feel like helps him a lot. He just sees the game very differently. He does, and he's a smart guy. You're not playing Patrick Mahomes. You're playing his mind, okay? You have to outthink Patrick Mahomes. You have to get the Kansas City Chiefs to play a different game. Don't switch up, Philadelphia Eagles. Don't switch up who you are. Don't switch up your identity. Running down their throats. If they can't stop you, they can't stop you. I think that Jalen Hurts is more than motivated. I feel like he's comfortable too. I don't think that he gets rattled like a Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. I feel like he knew that he lost that game in Super Bowl 57. I respect his poise, how stoic he is. Like he was like that 2 years ago into his third season. With the experience he has up to this point, all of the alternating coordinators he's had, I feel like he's learned a vast amount of experiences. He's gotten better with picking up the blitz and setting protection at the line. And, he's just going to have to be aware. His pocket awareness has not been the best. He cannot afford to take sacks. Can't take us out of field goal range anymore. Jake Elliott, you have to show up. You will be in a dome, okay? No wind, no nothing. You will be able to kick a field goal, okay? You should be able to kick a field goal. A little worried about Jake Elliott, but nonetheless, I got to ride with those Eagles. The way that this O-line, the chemistry, the brotherhood, Mekhi Becton has found new life, Landon Dickinson, Cam Jurgens, like Malata, these guys are ready to maul. I'm a little worried about Chris Jones, though. Okay, Chris Jones, I'm not even a little worried. In fact, I'm a lot worried about Chris Jones. The things that he did in that last Super Bowl, the guy coming off the edge of Karlaftis or whatever his name is, guys. You know the linebacker or the edge rusher for the Kansas City Chiefs. The guy is just outstanding, and we're gonna have our hands full as well. How will a young McDuffie do on a veteran like A.J. Brown? Because you can't underestimate a guy like McDuffie, because Quinyon Mitchell is a rookie himself, and no one underestimates him. So we have to give McDuffie his respect the same way Quinyon Mitchell has to get his respect, okay? So these two teams, man, they mirror each other a lot, except for quarterback and O-line. I would say the O-line and the Philadelphia Eagles O-line is better than Kansas City's O-line, in my opinion. I think that our defensive front is neck and neck. I do believe we have them at the wide receiver core for sure. I think that our receiving core is better. I think that this will be a Dallas Goedert and Saquon Barkley heavy game. I really do. I do see the big splash plays coming for Smitty and also coming for A.J. Brown. I don't think that the Eagles will be as predictable. I think that we're going to go deep into the playbook. Obviously, we have to do things that align with Jalen Hurts' skill set. He does not throw across the middle. I think we're going to have to take some chances. Okay, the Super Bowl, you have to take risks. Jalen Hurts, you're going to have to throw across the middle, man. Barring that Saquon Barkley is somehow stopped, which I don't see. How Kansas City, their run defense, the running back for the Buffalo Bills cooked them. He got yards. I'm not worried about Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt as much, especially because Isaiah Pacheco isn't as fresh as he would normally be due to his injury. So I do feel like our run attack is, obviously we have Saquon Barkley. Enough is said there, but we got to watch these receivers that have these big moments in the Super Bowl, like a Juju Smith-Schuster. Dude was destroying us the first Super Bowl we played in Super Bowl 57. Now, with Cooper DeJean, right? Slay, Quinyon Mitchell, Zach Bond, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Blankenship, Brown. I mean, we got a defense, guys. It's more quicker. They're more alert. They're more young. When somebody catches the ball, you see all green attack the ball. And that's what we didn't have in Super Bowl 57. We can't allow Kansas City to have these extra yards after catch. You can't allow Patrick Mahomes to tiptoe and get an extra 15, 20 yards. You have to put a helmet on him, regardless of what the officiating says. Like, we can't allow Patrick Mahomes to destroy us with his feet. And I do believe that Patrick Mahomes is going to tap into his dual threat quarterbacking ways. That's right. Patrick Mahomes will be more of a dual threat this game because he has to. He has to. I mean, he knows Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley are going to dominate with their legs. He's going to have to dominate with his legs too, and also have a great passing game in order to beat the Eagles. Do I think that at some point he will tire out? I do. And I think that it's going to be a back and forth game until the end of the third quarter or maybe mid fourth quarter. And I think that the Eagles will take off and we will win convincingly. So we'll see. This is going to be a very good game. I do feel like the Eagles are being highly underestimated on what they can do on the big stage. And it'll show. It'll show. I do not see Patrick Mahomes three-peating. You will not three-peat. You will not three-peat. I have to speak it into existence. And I have to say it before the game starts because I'm one of those guys I have to just go out and say it. I just don't see it, guys. Last but not least, coaching. Nick Sirianni. You're going against Andy Reid, who we all know Andy Reid, right? Nick Sirianni is from the Andy Reid tree. He learned a lot under Andy Reid working with him and everything, but the student shall surpass the teacher. I know that Nick Sirianni is no Andy Reid, of course, but this is going to be generational coordinators. I mean, you got Spags, you got the offensive coordinator over there in Kansas City, and you have a play caller like Andy Reid with 2 weeks to prepare. I mean, this guy is good at his job. So it's going to come down to coaching as well. I think Kellen Moore, obviously, he's going to take the New Orleans Saints job. How crazy is destiny for you to end up in a Super Bowl in New Orleans and already getting familiar with the building and where you're going to be the head coach for the next few years? How cool is that, guys? Right? So hope that Nick Sirianni, Big Dom, and the whole coaching staff brings their A game because we're going to need it, guys. So good luck to both of these teams. Let's go Birds, and let's get this thing done. Who do you have winning it big tomorrow? Who will it be? Will it be Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, or will it be Hurts and Saquon's Barkley's Eagles to take down the big bad bullies? Make sure you guys get in here. Let me know. Drop those comments in the comment section and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.